Hey you guys, this week on Starting Out Solitary, we are talking about when spells don't work. Hey, it's Thursday, which means it's another edition of Wyld Bells Take Us On Starting Out Solitary. Today we're talking about when spells don't work. And I have some interesting perspectives and I'm curious to know what you guys think in the comments. So, generally when a spell doesn't work for me, it's because I started the spell not necessarily prepared in the best way. What I mean by that is generally when you're taking on spellcrafting, it's something that you're piecing together, you're creating, you're taking the time to research ingredients, time phases, things like that. Moon cycles at the very least. When I find that a spell doesn't work, it's because I did not put in the effort to formulate properly. Whether I used an incorrect ingredient in the satchel, or I substituted something that wasn't nearly as powerful. Also, if I do it in the wrong moon cycle, I find that affects it. So generally, that's my first go-to, is to go over the outline per se of a spell and make sure I have everything correct. If I go through all of those lines and I find that everything was crafted correctly, everything was put in correctly, I then look at my journaling and see, is this something that would really benefit me at this time? Because sometimes you ask for things and it's not necessarily of your own benefit or for your benefit. And so I generally tend to have like a breakdown of my mental field at that point to ensure that that's really something that I need. If I feel that I still need it and I'm not getting it, I will then look into some more research, see what other people have used, what their feedback is, things like that. Kind of a troubleshooting at that point. If I find that it is not in my best good, or something for a higher purpose that I have, then I generally know that it's not going to work. Very rarely do I find that any spell work that I do that wouldn't be in my best interest works. So if it's in my best interest, generally it works if I do the spellcrafting correctly. I find that if it is not in my best interest, it generally will not work. So those are kind of my 3 steps to breaking down why a spell didn't work. If I feel like it should have worked and I've worked through all of those things and I still think it should have worked, I'll generally wait another cycle and do it again. That gives it time to work. A note about that, I generally wait 3 moon cycles because 3 and 4 are big numbers in my personal practice. And so I generally will wait 3 or 4 cycles before I decide something didn't work. And then I'll wait another cycle to try it again if I feel like it's really something that should have worked properly. So I'm interested to know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys next week.